Let me lay it out for you straight. Green money isn't some tree-hugging fantasy, it's cold hard cash flow with a purpose, a wealth-building machine most people are too blind to see. Eco-trends are hot right now, solar, wind, green tech, and they're not slowing down, not for a second. This isn't charity, it's not about feeling good or saving the planet just to say you did. It's about profit, real, tangible, stackable profit you can take to the bank. Sustainable investing is your ticket to ride a massive wave, to build assets that pay you today and keep paying tomorrow year after year. Most people miss this, they think green's a fad, a guilt trip, a sideshow. Wrong, dead wrong. It's a wealth engine, a cash-pumping powerhouse, and if you're not in on it, you're leaving money on the table for someone smarter to grab. In 2025, the sharp get rich on this while the slow get left behind, broke and whining. Let's break it down. Assets with purpose, wealth that lasts, and no excuses. Here's the raw truth. The world's shifting and it's not optional. It's a freight train coming whether you like it or not. Climate's a buzzword, sure, but it's also a market. Trillions of dollars moving into solar panels, wind farms, electric vehicles, green tech startups, all of it fueled by real demand. Governments are pumping cash into it. Billions in subsidies, tax breaks, mandates. Companies are pivoting. Big players ditching coal for solar, gas for wind. Consumers are demanding it, buying electric cars, pushing for clean energy, forcing the shift. That's not a trend, that's a tidal wave of opportunity crashing through the old economy. Most people hear sustainable and think it's soft, some do good or nonsense that doesn't pay, that it's for hippies or suckers. They're dead wrong, blinded by their own laziness. This is about investing in what's growing, what's inevitable, what's profitable. Green money isn't a handout, it's a power play, a chance to own the future. You can sit there clutching your old school stocks, watching them fade into irrelevance, or you can ride the wave and build something that lasts, something that pays. Your call, but the clock's ticking. So what's the game here? It's simple. Assets, real, hard assets that cash in on eco-trends, not liabilities, not junk, but things that put money in your pocket while the world goes green. Take solar. Companies building panels or installing arrays are raking it in, cash flowing like water. A solar stock paying a 3% dividend, $300 a year on a $10,000 stake, while growing 10% annually as demand spikes through the roof. That's an asset, a money machine. Wind farms, turbines spinning out electricity, locking in 20-year contracts with utilities that need clean power to meet quotas. That's cash flow, steady as a heartbeat, real as steel. Green tech, batteries for electric cars, hydrogen fuel cells, carbon capture systems, startups hitting the market with solutions everyone needs, from governments to Tesla. That's growth you can bank on, doubling your money if you pick right. These aren't dreams or fairy tales, they're machines printing money, green money if you've got the brains to see it, and the guts to grab it. The catch, you've got to see it for what it is, profit with a purpose, not some feel-good side hustle for dreamers. Let's talk about the losers first, because you need to know what you're not, what you can't afford to be. Most people invest in yesterday, oil stocks tanking as renewables rise, car companies stuck on gas engines while electric takes over the roads. That's dumb money chasing what's dying, what's fading, instead of what's thriving, what's exploding. They're scared of green because it's new or risky, so they park their cash in a bank at 1%, letting inflation eat it alive at 5% a year or more if 2025 gets ugly. That's not safe. That's suicide, a slow bleed while the world moves on without them. Or worse, they blow it on junk, fancy vacations, overpriced toys, new gadgets every 6 months, thinking that's living, that's success. Wrong again, dead wrong. That's spending, not building. Liabilities that drain you, not assets that sustain you. Green money flips that script. You're not just spending to keep up with the Joneses, you're investing to get ahead, to own what pays you back, month after month, year after year. Now let's get to the winners. Green assets that work, that deliver, that stack cash. Picture this, you buy into a solar company with a $10,000 stake, nothing crazy, just a start. It's paying a 3% dividend, $300 a year, straight to you, while its value climbs 10% annually as solar demand explodes across continents. In 5 years that $10,000 turns into $16,000, and you're still pulling $300 in cash flow, growing every year as the world goes greener. That's an asset. Your money's working, hustling, not sitting there like a lump. Or say you grab a piece of a wind farm fund, $5,000 in 4% yield, $200 a year in your pocket, locked in by utility deals that don't quit because power's non-negotiable. The world needs electricity, wind delivers, you profit, simple as that. Green tech's wild or riskier, but the payoffs there. Put $2,000 into a battery startup powering electric cars. It doubles in 2 years as EVs boom, turning into $4,000 while you're still early on the next big thing. These aren't gambles if you're smart, they're calculated plays on what's real, what's happening now, what's coming fast. Here's the mindset you need, burn it into your skull. Stop thinking small, stop thinking green's a handout or a sob story. This isn't about saving whales or planting flowers, it's about stacking wealth, building a fortress of cash flow. Most people see investing as a slot machine, pick a stock, pray it pops, cash out quick. That's for suckers, for gamblers, not builders. Green money's about cash flow and growth, assets with purpose that pay you to own them, dividends today, appreciation tomorrow. In 2025, the old economy's creaking, fossil fuels are fading, traditional manufacturing scrambling to catch up, dying slow deaths. Green's the new oil, the new steel, the new gold rush. Trillions are moving and it's not stopping. The rich don't wait for proof, they see the shift and move fast. You think they're hugging trees for fun? No, they're buying solar fields, wind turbines, tech that powers the future, because it pays. You can too. Ride the wave, own the wave, or watch it crash over you and drown your chances. But don't jump blind. Green pays big, but it takes brains, not blind faith. Educate yourself, know what's hot, what's solid, what's worth a dime. Solar's booming, but not every company's a winner. Check their contracts with utilities, their profit margins, their debt load. Do they make money or just promises? Wind's steady but location matters. Offshore's pricey and slow, onshore's cheaper and faster. Profits shift with the wind. Green tech's explosive but risky as hell. Pick firms with patents, real customers, actual revenue, not just slick pitches and hype. In 2025, subsidies are flowing. Governments want this bad, but interest rates might climb, so watch borrowing costs if you're leveraging up to buy-in. Most people won't dig in, they'll buy some trendy green fund full of garbage and hope it works out. That's lazy, and lazy loses, every time. You study the numbers, revenue streams, growth rates, cash flow, know it cold. Green's not a lottery ticket, it's a business. Treat it like one, or get burned. Let's zoom in on 2025. Why now? Why this year? The world's at a tipping point, and you need to feel the urgency. Climate rules are tightening, carbon taxes, emissions caps, fossil fuels are getting hammered, coal's dead in half the globe, oil's next. Renewables are cheaper than coal already, solar's dropping costs faster than you can blink, wind's spinning up everywhere. Electric vehicles are taking over, batteries are gold, charging networks are cash cows, every car maker's scrambling to go green or go broke. Green tech solving real problems, energy storage for blackouts, clean water for cities, sustainable food for a hungry planet, and money's pouring in, billions from investors, trillions from policy. This isn't a maybe, it's a must. Businesses adapt or die, and you profit from the winners who do. Wait 5 years, and the easy money's gone. Prices soar as the herd piles in late. Deals dry up, and you're stuck paying premium for scraps. Now's your shot. Green's hot. Assets are ripe. Profits are real, right here, right now. Here's your kickstart, because talk's cheap. Action's what counts. Look at your cash today, right this minute. Got $1,000, $5,000 lying around. Start small, buy a green ETF with a dividend, $200 a year in your pocket while it grows with the trend. Got more. Pick a solar stock, steady payer, 10% upside. $10,000 turns into $11,000 plus $300 cash flow in a year. Run the numbers twice. Does it pay you? Does it scale up? If yes, move. Open a brokerage account today. Pull the trigger tomorrow. No cash. Cut the fat. Ditch the $5 lattes, the $50 subscriptions, the crap you don't need. Free up $500 and start somewhere. In 2025, green's not a luxury, it's a lifeline. Banks are lending for it. Markets are rewarding it. The world's begging for it. Don't have the know-how. Learn. Free reports online, websites, data's everywhere. Pick one green play and dig in. No excuses. None. Start now or miss out. Risk's real. Grow up and deal with it. Green's not a sure thing. Solar flops if a company's mismanaged. Wind stalls if permits get tangled. Tech crashes if it's all buzz and no substance. Mitigate it. Spread your bets across a few solid players. Pick proven companies with cash. Avoid the hype traps, promising the moon. Most people think safe is a savings account at 1%, while inflation's 5%. That's not safe. That's bleeding out slow. Watching your money rot. Green investing's risky, sure, but sitting still's riskier. Old industries are dying. Cash is shrinking. The world's moving fast. Sustainable assets pay through the chaos. Power's always needed. Green's always growing. Demand's locked in. You're not betting like a fool. You're building like a boss. The crowd's your enemy. They're clueless. Always have been. They're dumping money into dying oil stocks, chasing crypto bubbles that pop, or blowing it on junk. New cars, big TVs, stuff that's worthless tomorrow. They laugh at green, call it hippie stuff, pie in the sky, while it's making millionaires who saw it coming. You, be different, be smarter. When they're buying gas guzzlers, you're buying solar shares that pay dividends. When they're whining about energy bills doubling, you're cashing checks from wind farms you own a piece of. The herd's blind. They miss the wave, miss the money, stumble into broke. Green's quiet power, unsexy, steady, stacking wealth while they sleep through the shift. Time's your ally, use it, or lose it. In 2025, green's peaking, solar's cheaper than ever, wind's everywhere, green tech's exploding with solutions. Invest now today, and in 10 years, you're sitting on assets, dividends rolling in, values climbing higher, cash flow you can live on. Wait, procrastinate, and you're begging. Prices jump, deals dry up, you're out of the game. Green money compounds, cash flow grows with demand, demand grows with need, your stake grows with every passing year. Junk spending compounds too, bills pile up, regrets pile up, broke stays broke because you didn't move. Every day you delay, the rich scoop up what you could have had. Time's ticking loud, and it doesn't wait for dreamers or doubters. Reality check. Face it, most people lose because they're lazy, mentally lazy, financially lazy, too lazy to learn, too lazy to act. They won't research green trends, solar costs dropping, wind yields rising, tech breakthroughs hitting markets. They'd rather scroll nonsense, watch garbage TV, than study a stock's cash flow or a company's balance sheet. They'll die, broke, whining about the system, blaming everyone but themselves, while green money passes them by like a freight train they didn't board. You, no excuses, not one damn excuse. The info's free. Websites, reports, podcasts, data at your fingertips. Pick one green play and master it. Solar, wind, batteries, choose it, learn it. Cold, invest in it now. Lazy's for losers. You're not a loser, you're a winner who acts. Don't trust the hype, verify everything. Green's hot but scams lurk. Fake startups with no revenue, overhyped funds full of trash. Check the books, revenue, not promises. Dig into the numbers, not the headlines. Banks push green loans for solar farms or wind projects. Great, if the cash flow works. Garbage, if it's just debt with no return. Your money, your rules, your future. If it doesn't pay you, cash in hand, month after month, walk away, no hesitation. Sustainable's only good if it's profitable. Purpose without cash is pointless, a waste of your time. Let's get practical one more time, because you need a map, not just a wake-up call. Step 1, audit your life. Today, got $500, $1,000, $5,000. Step 2, pick a green play, solar ETF, $5,000, in $150 a year, back growing 8%, or a wind stock, $10,000, 4% yield, $400 annual cash flow, locked in. Step 3, run the numbers. Revenue, minus costs equals profit, or it's a no-go. Step 4, move. Open an account, buy in, watch it, work. No cash, sell the junk, old phone, extra clothes, scrape $200, and start. In 2025, green's moving, banks back it, markets want it, jump in now. Here's the bottom line, carve it deep. Green money's sustainable investing that pays. Eco trends like solar, wind, green tech are hot, and they're profit machines, not charity cases, or feel-good fluff. Assets with purpose, ride this wave, build wealth that lasts, not junk that fades into nothing. Most people miss it, too scared, too slow, too stupid to see the shift. In 2025, the world's going green, trillions are moving, and you can grab your share if you act. Stop chasing yesterday's losers, oil, gas, old junk, and start owning tomorrow's winners. Solar, cash, wind, profits, tech, gold. Green's not a fad, it's the future, and it pays right now. Cash in your pocket, not promises in the sky. Get in, get smart, get rich, or get left with nothing but regrets. Your move, no excuses, no delays.